Well, even though the temperatures did hit the 70s today, it is still winter. The nights are still cold, and that's why local homeless shelters are staying busy. One of those shelters is the Immanuel shelter in Rehoboth, open from December to April. The Immanuel shelter helps ease the burden of the more than 400 individuals and families in Sussex County who don't have a place to call home.
And next weekend, you can help the efforts of the Immanuel shelter and have a great time doing it with the Raise the Roof for Homelessness concert. And we'd like to welcome Rex Rogosh, board member and chairman of fundraising for Immanuel shelter, to the couches to tell us more about the event. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Okay, we're going to talk about the event in just a few moments, but I want to touch a little bit on homelessness here on Delmarva. It's a thing.
It definitely is. You know, we've got probably about 4,000 people in Sussex County area and Delmarva in general that are pretty close to homelessness in general. You know, everywhere from not being able to make rent to being employed, but still, you know, 50% of their employment, you know, wages go just to housing alone. There's about 149 individuals and about 89 families just in the Sussex County area that are experiencing homelessness at any given time.
There are a lot of people that think because they don't see it, it's not here.
Yeah, Delaware and Sussex County is interesting. I mean, we don't live in really big cities where you see people out on the street all the time. The people who experience homelessness are working individuals, some of them, or they are very proud individuals, and they do keep in the shadows and, you know, don't want to be seen. So it is something that is out there even though you don't see it every day.
And I think one thing that people may not understand or may not realize is that it can happen in an instant. It's not just a building lifestyle or anything like that.
Absolutely. I mean, you could lose your job tomorrow and not have any, you know, funds because you've been living paycheck to paycheck, or an illness causes you to, you know, suffer, and all your payments go to medical bills. So anybody at any time can, you know, have this happen to them.
All ages.
Absolutely, all ages. You know, we see, you know, young adults, people with children, and elderly. So
let's talk about the Immanuel shelter. What is its mission?
So the Immanuel shelter is a cold weather shelter at the moment. We provide housing overnight, meals, showers, a place to stay out of the cold through the winter months, and keep them off the streets. If they come to us and we don't have room for them, we find hotel rooms for them as well, people with children, because we are an all ages unisex shelter. We do try to keep everybody their privacy and their dignity, and that's kind of the biggest thing for us, is to make sure that they have a safe, secure place to be at night.
Right, but to be able to do that, you've got to do things like Raise the Roof for Homelessness.
Correct.
Tell us about that.
So we have paired with Clear Space Theater. On March the 4th, Saturday evening, we have a reading of a play that was written about homelessness. It's called Cardboard Stories, and after which we are putting on a concert by some local and some other band members that are coming in to put on a small concert to also help raise money for homelessness and awareness in general about homelessness in Sussex County.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Give us the event details. When is it?
So the event is on March 4th at Clear Space Theater in Rehoboth Beach. It starts at 7 p.m. Tickets can be bought through ClearSpace's website, or there's also a link on our website that you can follow to get to it. Like I said, it's a black box reading, so if you've never been to theater before, we basically will be standing around in black shirts and reading the script. Right. So it's not a full-on production. It's a quick reading of the play that kind of brings awareness to homelessness of actually a teenage girl who's been taken out of foster care. She's aged out of foster care, and now she has no place to go with a child.
Goodness.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The event is Raise the Roof for
you.
Homelessness, benefiting the Immanuel shelter in Sussex County. If you would like more details, all you need to do is go to our website. We have links to all of the websites you mentioned, delmarvalife.com. Rex, thank you so much. Good luck with the event.
Thank you. I appreciate it.